And boys, we are back here with another Madden video. Today, what I got for y'all is going over who I think is the best card at every single position in Madden 25. Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order. Now, we're going to go ahead and get it started right here with quarterback. Now, quarterback, you could say someone like Randall Cunningham as well. I think with a lot of positions today, there is a lot of different options, and that is a good thing. But I would say right now who I think the best quarterback in the game is, I am going to go Andrew Luck, the captain. 6'4", 88 speed, 93 throw power, hits 90s across the board for accuracy. And for me, he gets the gunslinger ability as well. Doesn't have the craziest release in the world. And quarterback's a spot where the first thing you got to answer is, do you want a gunslinger quarterback, or do you want something like gift wrapped on your quarterback? Do you want apprentices? But for me, I'm rocking the gunslinger. So Andrew Luck is going to be our guy. Now, running back right here, another pretty interesting spot, because I think someone like Kareem Hunt, he is like a bowling ball player model. He just runs through people, and he would be my option if we included team of the week theme team. I love this Fred Taylor card as well. He was really nice, but I think I have to give it to Alvin Kamara. Player of the month, Alvin Kamara. He is such a good receiving back in the game. 91 speed, 90 acceleration, 89 catching with some good route runnings as well, especially at this point in the year. And at fullback, I'm just gonna have Patrick Ricard. I feel like fullback's a spot where you just need someone for the red zone, and Patrick Ricard, he can block. And another like cool thing about Ricard is the fact that if they ever have a blitz like mid blitz again, a good way to stop that was just to have a big body running back that could block, because people would get basically like Lawrence Taylor on like Devon A-Chain, and then people would be like, oh, why is Lawrence Taylor interested in Devon A-Chain? Well, he wouldn't do that to Patrick Ricard. So yeah, I feel like he can just be a really good utility player, and you can get a lot of value out of him. Now let's talk about receiver right here. Now there are going to be a list of cards right here that are not on MUT.GG lineup builder yet. For me, top three receivers. Number one, I am going to have DK Metcalf, 6'4" height, and he's 2 mil again, 90 speed, 90 short running, 90 medium. If you guys watch the MCS tourney at all, this dude is just a problem. They gave him an extra inch of height. And wide receiver 2, I feel like we didn't have to spend a lot of time on DK. I feel like you kind of get why DK is insane. Wide receiver 2, I'm going to have Brian Thomas Jr. Love these two cards. I think Brian Thomas Jr. is a first ballot MUT Hall of Fame card, whether it's his core gold, whether it's his previous card before this one, or this card right here. He is crazy. 6'3", 91 speed, hits 90 deep route running. Think he plays phenomenal. And at wide receiver 3, this is where I could see someone like Randy Moss. I could see Tavon Austin. Hell, I could even see Debo or Jamar Chase. I'm willing to walk with you, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to AJ Brown. AJ Brown, 6'1" this time, with 90 speed, 90 short running, 88 medium, 87 deep. The wide receiver 3 spot, I feel like, is the one that you could most debate, but yeah, I am going to have AJ Brown there. And now I'm here to do a post-com edit, because actually they changed Randy Moss's stats. So Randy Moss now has 91 speed instead of the 89. And the fact that he's 6'4", I think that now puts him at that wide receiver 3 spot. So my 3 wide receivers are going to be DK, Randy Moss, and also Brian Thomas Jr. And I think you can say any of them are the best option. And now at tight end for me, I am going to go ahead and have George Kittle, not the 83 core elite, like he's going to be our placeholder. Some of these cards that are in game are on the MUT.GG lineup builder, but I'm going to have George Kittle, the people's tight end. I mean, he just has great balance, and I really like it. He's 6'4", 250, 91 speed, 90 short running, 90 medium, and 80 run block. Love the balance for George Kittle. That's why he's going to be my tight end. I don't hate if you want rank reward Kyle Pitts as well. I'm walking with you. Now let's talk about offensive line right here. We're looking for a balance of pass block power, pass block finesse, and run block. Pass block power and pass block finesse work against the defender's power moves and finesse move ratings, while run block works against regular block shed. And at left tackle right here, we are going to have Jake Matthews. Teron Armstead I considered, because he does give an AKA motivator chem boost, but Jake Matthews did have a better balance of stats. He beat him with 3 pass block power, and they had equal pass block finesse and run block, so Jake Matthews is winning that. And we're actually going to do something right here at left guard. It was between Steve Hutchinson and Matt Bergeron. Well, if you look at the cards, right? Okay, Bergeron has 2 pass block power, Hutchinson has 1 pass block finesse, 1 run block. In this case, sure, we can look at strength, we can look at awareness, like whatever. You know how I'm going to decide this? I'm going to take the card that is 1.1 mil less, because the fact that it's even a conversation, we're going Matthew Bergeron at left guard. And at center right here, I'm not going Creed Humphrey. I'm actually going David Andrews, because if we compare these two cards right here from a core rating standpoint, I mean, Creed Humphrey does have 1 pass block power, but David Andrews has a much better balance of pass block finesse, beats him by 6 and also 2 run blocks. So David Andrews, best center. Now let's go to right guard, where it is actually still going to be Kevin Zeitler for me, not DeCastro. Zeitler right here beats him with 1 pass block power and 1 run block while he loses 1 pass block finesse. So best balance, Kevin Zeitler. And at right tackle, we're also going to have Anton Harrison. We just haven't really gotten a ton of right tackles. And this is a card that has 89 pass block power, 89 pass block finesse, and 87 run block. And yeah, this is what the offensive side of the ball is looking like. Again, at this tight end spot, it's the AKA George Kittle. All right, now let's go to the defense side of the ball right here, where we're going to get started at free safety, where it is still going to be Ed Reed. Now, is Ed Reed worth this price? No. But is he objectively the best free safety? I would say so. 91 speed, 90 acceleration, hits that 90 zone, but I'm going to have a backup for him just because who wants to pay that much for Ed Reed? I don't think anyone. And I think it's between Hamlin and Winfield right here for free safety. Hamlin has very bad change of direction while Winfield is short. Slightly give it to DeMar Hamlin as the base card, also base hitting 90 zone. He'll be our backup free safety. Now, strong safety right here, we are actually going to have Cam Chancellor. I went Cam over Leroy Butler and Jordan Poyer and Brian Branch. Main reason why I chose him over Leroy Butler is his height, 6'3". I feel like Cam has a crazy player model. And you can also get Cam up to 90 zone. I get the man coverage isn't there, so if you're running a lot of man-to-man, but I think Cam is a better card to Leroy Butler. And now we probably get the hardest position group on the list, corner, because we're gonna be honest with each other. Are your zones even really gonna guard anything? No. Hitting 90 zone is nice. It is, but given the recent patch, they made zones terrible, specifically like deep blues. This is one of the rare times where I'm like, okay, if you just want to say I'm just getting the fastest players right here, you know, I get it. I tried to get as many 90 man, 90 zone guys. At one of the spots, we are actually going to have another, what's called card in this reveal tab. I'm going to have Dion. I'm not going to have Darrelle Revis. And Darrelle Revis, he's 5'11", but he does hit 90 man, potentially 90 zone with the strategy item. But I'm going to go ahead and have the LTD Dion. I feel like Dion is just so good because 92 speed, right? Like you could get the zone up to 90 as well. I know it's kind of weird that the 91 LTD has less zone than the 90 champ card. I think that's super strange, but yeah, this card also does have really low press. Yeah, Dion's going to go ahead and be our CB1 potential right here. He doesn't have to be CB1, but he is on the list. Okay. I know his card isn't on the lineup, but he is here. And we're going to go to CB2 now. This is going to be another outside corner for us. And, man, these were the cards I was between. Jalen Johnson, Denzel Ward, Joey Porter Jr., and L'Jarius Sneed. Those 4 right there. I went Joey Porter Jr. on the outside, and this is a card that could be 89 speed, 90 acceleration, so a little bit slower than like Jalen Johnson and also Sneed. He's taller. He's 6'2". He can't hit the 90 zone though, but he can get pick artists. So I think we're starting to see there's a lot of give and take, right? Like you could have someone besides Joey Porter Jr. right here. I just like the height. I do. I like Jalen Johnson though as well. CB3, this is going to be like a slot DB for us. I went the Warden, who's 5'11", 91 speed, 90 man, 90 zone. So good balance right there. And yeah, I mean, CB4, I'll literally give you the order of CBs. Jalen Johnson was going to be my CB4. And then also, what's it called? L'Jarius Sneed was my CB5. So yeah, we have Dion, Joey Porter Jr., Ward, but I could see Jalen Johnson or Sneed being on here. Corner is in a really, really weird spot because also it's like, do you want a pick artist player where Jalen Johnson would be, or Sneed as well, because they don't get pick artists? Super weird. Yeah, that's my thoughts on the secondary. Let's go ahead and round out the team with the front 7. We're at right outside linebacker. I am just going to have DeMarcus Ware. DeMarcus Ware is 6'4", 86 speed, 89 acceleration, just really balanced pass rusher across the board. Really all I have to say about him, beastly pass rusher. Now let's go to middle linebacker, where middle linebacker 1, I'm going to have Fred Warner. This is a card that is 6'3", 91 speed, 90 acceleration, hits 90 base zone, good height, good zone, great physical stats. He is a beast. Now middle linebacker 2, I could see potential Divine Diablo right here, but I went with the MCS reward Isaiah Simmons. This card is 6'4", 90 speed, 90 acceleration, again could hit 90 zone with strategy items. And these 2 cards can also both get the lurk artist ability. Now let's go to left outside linebacker right here, where I am going to have another reveal card right here. We are going to go ahead and have Terrell Suggs. Terrell Suggs, pretty similar to what I said about DeMarcus Ware, with the fact that I just think he is a beastly pass rusher, 87 speed, 91 power moves, 90 block shed, 85 finesse moves. Crazy good pass rush. So Terrell Suggs is going to be my left outside linebacker. And now for defensive end at right end right here, I'm not going to have Micah Parsons. I'm actually going to have Dwight Freeney over Micah Parsons. Let me explain. He actually beats him in physical stats, which is kind of crazy. A little bit less block shed. I know what you're looking at. It's the power moves, right? Well, Dwight Freeney actually has ideal traits in the game. What do I mean by that? He has the spin and the swim move trait on yes, but bull rush on no. So think of bull rush as power moves, spin and swim as finesse moves. This is basically saying, hey, I'm not going to use power moves, only going to use 92 finesse moves. So Dwight Freeney, beastly pass rusher. And he can also get like the double or nothing ability. Like Dwight Freeney a lot. And at left end right here, I am going to have the minister of defense, Reggie White. I mean, even if you don't run the unstoppable force on this card, we're talking about someone that does have good physical stats, like 85 speed, 91 excel. It might not be the 88 speed of Dante Fowler, but like that's still really good. He also has 90 block shed, 90 power moves, 90 finesse moves. Like this is just unreal at this point in the game. Yeah, Reggie White, insane. Now, defensive tackle, we're going to have two options. First one's going to be Chris Jones, just the best from a core rating standpoint in this game. 74 speed, 82 acceleration, 92 block shed, 93 power moves, 87 finesse moves, and a DT2. This is kind of a weird one because like people like Vince Wilfork, Vita Vea, Warren Sapp, but I'm still going to have Mean Joe Green. And really, I feel like this card's value is just that 1 AP double or nothing, aka X Factor. And it really depends what you want to run AP wise on your team, if you can fit that in or not. But 81 speed, 84 excel, good balance of pass rush as well. I like Mean Joe Green, and I like him more than Vince, Vita Vea, and Warren Sapp. I do. Yeah, this is what the defense side of the ball is looking like. And again, just to reiterate, we would have Deion Sanders, CB1, and also Terrell Suggs at our left outside linebacker spot. These cards are just not loaded in the MUT.GG yet. And rounding out the team right here, we got kicker and punter. At kicker, we're going to have team captain Jason Elam right here, who can get up to an 88 overall and has 88 kick power. That's the big thing, 88 kick power. And at punter, and I mean, we'll go ahead and give it to the punter right here. Again, he is technically the best in the game because he has 88 kick power as well. And again, right before we end the video, I just want to reiterate that Randy Moss is actually our third wide receiver. Again, I'm editing this post-com. Everything else has my exact same thoughts. They just actually changed Randy Moss's stats. Yeah, boys. This has been my thoughts on the best card at every single position in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Who do you think should be on the list that isn't on the list? But if you guys did enjoy this video, though, you enjoy content like this, want to stay up to date with everything that's the best here at Madden 25, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use some of these cards live on stream, I have been streaming here on both YouTube and Twitch to watch on the YouTube. Make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.